Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay for the ME-163 Comet. This is a currently rank 5 battle rating 8.0 rocket fighter for the German air tectory. Very strange, very unique aircraft, and as far as I know, this is one of, like 4 rocket fighters? 4 purely rocket-propelled fighters. Of course, you have the ME-262C series, but those also have jets, and really the rockets are just there for supplemental power. That being said, this is probably the first rocket ever introduced into game that was not a, a secondary armament, and it's a very interesting vehicle. Now, this little propeller on the front, if I'm not mistaken, let me know if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I believe based on some history, I read about this a few months, maybe about a year or two ago, this was actually used to power the electronics within the aircraft. So this does have a use for it. It's not just there to provide somehow some thrust or some, I guess you could say, some power, or it's also not there to make it look like a propeller plane to fool the Allies. Rather, I believe that this was here to, of course, power the electronics within inside. Either way, this is a very fast plane. It's only got like 2 or 3 minutes of fuel because, of course, it uses T-stuff, which is strong enough to dissolve the pilot if, of course, somebody touches it without protection. Either way, enough of the history of this vehicle. This thing is fast, it is agile, and it is powerful with two 30mm Mk108 cannon, but of course, it also has very little ammo with 60 rounds between these two guns. So that said, let's get into a few matches, see what we could do, but man, oh man, am I stoked to be flying the Comet. Let's get into it. So in the intro, I made a little whoopsie in that I said that this had 2 minutes of fuel max. No, it's got 6 max, so, just bear that in mind. But also, the rocket is hardly making any noise, which really sucks. I really want to get this B-57. Hopefully he doesn't. Oh, wow. I didn't want that to be at the cost of my buddy. Is it? Okay, that B-57 also died. Thank you, Pyrenees, for being so high up in the sky. We're at 3,000 meters pretty much. These guys are crashing at 3,000 meters. That's pretty bonkers. Ooh, Tupolev 4. So this is one of those times where you put the thrust on all the way. Tupolev 4 is basically derived from the B-29. The B-29 actually, at least on one occasion, probably numerous occasions, landed in the Soviet Union, for emergency landings. And if you guys didn't know, B-29s were incredibly unsafe vehicles. More of them were destroyed in flight or on landing than in missions. They were just very dangerous. Anywho, the Tupolev 4 was based on this vehicle, or on the B-29 rather, and the Comet was meant to destroy, I believe it was partially developed to combat the possibility of B-29s coming to Europe, which they never did. Actually, I believe maybe like 1 or 2 eventually ended up making it to England as like a way to scare the Germans, because of course the Germans had spies. But I don't believe that that they ever saw combat. Kind of like the P-80, by the way, which did not see combat, but was sent on air combat patrols. So, interesting fact. In World War II, they were actually sent on air combat patrols in Italy. Okay, nice, got that kill. Okay, so let's go back and try this again. So, coincidentally, we're on the same map, and I think it's the same time of night, give or take. So, pretty weird, and I was just starting to get my feet below me, and unfortunately, I crashed at the last second in a head-on. But this is one of those instances, you put your throttle all the way up. This is one of those moments that made the Comet into what it was, which was essentially a bomber-destroyer, and really had no other value besides that. So I should be able to reach him, so long as I don't really lose too much more speed. I want to get to within about 1 kilometer before I start firing these. But these are not very good cannons, obviously. So let's see, can that land anything? Was I shooting in front or behind? It looks like a little bit behind. Okay. All of those misses somehow. Got the kill, finally. Woo! Talk about ugly, but I at least was able to make up a little bit for that last match. Put my throttle down all the way, want to save as much fuel as I can, while still gaining a decent amount of speed. Of course, you cannot put this thing into too much of a turn, otherwise the wing will rip, which is bad. Now, one of the big problems with this vehicle, as I mentioned in the intro, is the fact that it has very limited ammunition, which for a guy like me makes for some problems. But hopefully we can get around that a little bit. Nice, got a second kill. Not a very clean one, but a kill is a kill is a kill is a kill. Gotta shoot to thrill, guys. AC/DC. Got the hit, very nice. Awesome, I will deal with that. Now I gotta fly back, obviously. It looks like our teams are more or less matched, but I got 3 kills, even with ugly shooting. 3 kills with 120 rounds on this thing is still very much doable, obviously. I'm sure there are plenty of people with 5-6 kill matches, but unfortunately, that B-29, I was just messing up big time with that. But let's go land, see if we can get into a, get back up in the air and try to take down some enemies, but not too bad thus far. 2 kills and a head-on crash and 3 kills. Not bad, not bad. Okay, this is what we've all been waiting for. A B-29, a head-on with a B-29, no less. And I'm going full throttle. Should actually probably turn that down a little bit at this point. I just really want to make it up here at speed. And start firing. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oil tank damage. No kill, unfortunately. But I did only expend 12 shots. This thing has phenomenal handling. Just phenomenal. Hopefully I can get around to this guy, but I feel like that Sukhoi 11 will get the kill. That really, really sucks. But hey, it's an ally. Cannot hate on an ally for doing the job that I should have done. I think I've got actually a match that I uploaded to YouTube where I've got like 6 or 7 kills in a single match with an R2Y2, the V3 if I'm not mistaken. So those things are an absolute beast, and if you guys don't already have them, I would strongly suggest getting them, because Gaijin has spoken about removing them from game, which, like I said, that is a plane that you guys will want to fly. It is just a delight and a half. So I'm going to try to get back up in the sky here. I've only got 3 minutes of fuel left. Of course, A2D1. Perfect vehicle for the kill. He's chasing down it. How the hell did he get the better of this Sukhoi 9? I have no clue. Ooh, got that. So that's one of the problems with these cannons, the MK108s. They have such an incredibly low muzzle velocity. I mean, it is ridiculous how slow these things shoot out their shots, where it's also a relatively low rate of fire that you have to aim like really far forward of your enemy. It's bad. But either way, I'm going to try to go for this F80. Hopefully I can get enough speed to launch a vertical, a little bit of a vertical here. I got to go back to the base in a few seconds, though. Oh, that sucks. Anywho. Can I hit him? Got the kill. Very nice. Still have plenty of ammo left. Well, relatively speaking. Turn around. This is the last guy left. Let's see if I can get this kill. He's going for me. Got a crit. I'll take an assist. I don't mind, especially with that damage I took. None too shabby-dabby. In fact, actually, no, he didn't destroy any control surfaces, so my plane is no more aerodynamic than it was a few moments ago. But either way, not too bad. I feel like we're going to get one more match done aside from this. But thus far, not too bad. I had like 2 kills, and then 3 kills, and now I've got 3 kills to assist. This plane is performing quite well. I said, let's get into the last match and see what we can do. I don't know about you guys, but I love packet loss. I love server lag. It is just the thing that really, it's the special sauce for War Thunder. It's the thing that makes this game so great, and really just makes it competitive with anything else in this sphere, like DCS, World of Warplanes, which, by the way, don't play World of Warplanes, guys. That game is not that good. I mean, if you want, play it, but it is extremely arcadey, and it's like the arcade mode in this game times 20. I mean, it is extremely arcadey. Arcade in this would be like sim in that. It's that bad. Anywho, if we can kind of conquer this packet loss here, I can kind of go over my final thoughts on this vehicle. I like it. You know, I mean, it's been probably around 2 years, give or take, since I had last flown it, which is kind of crazy to me. Not something that I had expected, because, you know, this is one of those planes that back when I used to play a lot of AB, this was like one of those planes, you know, that I would love to take out in that game mode. Ooh, ooh, that's ugly. Don't you love these cannons? There we go, finally a second kill. I would just love to take it out in those game modes. Let's hope I can turn down for what? No kill. That's fine by me. If you guys are noticing, I mean, like, this packet loss is terrible. I'm gonna complain to Gaijin after this. Just kidding, of course. But anyways, 2 kills and an assist, I really don't mind. I'm gonna have to fly back to the base. I doubt I'm gonna be able to make it with a damaged plane like this, but who knows. Okay, this is a touch unexpected. We have some more enemies here to fight. Got an F-84 right here. Hopefully it's a straight wing. I would assume so. While it's nice to have got this guy on the run, on the other hand, one of the big problems with this plane is just how little of fuel I actually have. You know, which, again, is a really, really big problem with this plane. Got him! Finally, finally, finally. Got an F-84 over here. I'm going to just throttle up a little bit. Okay, he's coming for me. Do that, and pull up. No hits, not a problem. Got 28 shots left. That is a problem, however. No hits, 18 shots. This guy made it easy. Very nice. I ended up with 4 kills, 1 assist. Either way, thanks again, and I'll see you all on the other side. This is the real end of the video. Take care, everyone.